All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar from the Lions Den camp located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And first and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I'm give all praises to the Most High in their true Hebrew names and in the Hebrew tongue. So called Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakwak, Kwadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, and Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man. All right. So as you can see on the thumbnail and in the title of this video, man, it's titled "Don't Get Caught in the Snare," man. All right, and that snare being all the things that's about to befall this place, man, Babylon, or AKA America. You know what I'm saying? These famines, food shortages is about to get worse, man. The economic collapse, you know what I'm saying, is still on the way, man. Or it is here, you know what I'm saying, that dollar collapse is on the way, man. More pestilences, man, plagues and diseases, man. Um, More uprisings, you know what I'm saying, more sedition among men, you know what I'm saying, civil wars, race wars, and ultimately, you know what I'm saying, that chip, man, that RFID chip in World War III, man. All right. And you don't want to get caught in any of those snares, man. All right. And to get caught in the snare means it catches you by surprise. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen like hunting or trapping videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the hunters or trappers they trap a prey, man, the prey is always caught by surprise, man. You know what I'm saying? And out of that surprise, you know what I'm saying, out of them being surprised, man, their first initial reactions is fear and panic. You know? And that's gonna be 2/3 of our people, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right along with these other nations. When these prophecies begin to take place, man, they're gonna be caught in these snares, man. All right. The first, and with that, the first precept I'm gonna get is coming out of the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, starting at verse 14, and it reads: "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands," man. All right. So the scripture says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein," man. You know what I'm saying? And we all in this world, man. But it's only a few, you know what I'm saying, that hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? That's taking heed to these words, man. And it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth knee, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands," man. All right, and that modern day sword today is the gun, man. And you see that already, you know what I'm saying? Different fractions and things rising up against each other, man. Militia groups, you know what I'm saying, getting into it. You know, these Edomite so-called Caucasian militia groups getting into it with Black Lives Matter protesters, and just so on and so forth, man. You see the people rising up against each other. You know what I'm saying? Those race wars and those civil wars are coming, man. Verse 16: "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power," man. All right. And you see that as well, because sedition is, you know what I'm saying, the civilians are the people rising up against the authoritative power, man. You know what I'm saying? The government, police, whatever the case may be, man. And you see that as well with these protests and these riots, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the civilians rising up against the government. You know what I'm saying? Revolting and rebelling. You know what I'm saying? You see that, man. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, man. You know what I'm saying? These presidents and government officials, man, they giving out decrees and orders, you know what I'm saying, for these protests and riots to you know what I'm saying, cease. But the people still out in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Setting things on fire, shooting, fighting, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the days we living in, man. It's only gonna get worse, man. You know what I'm saying? So those that got an ear should take heed to this word now, man. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get caught in these snares that's about to be set upon our people, man. All right, verse 17: "A man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able." And you seen that as well, man, with the whole COVID thing. You know, they was doing city lockdowns. You know, them lockdowns coming back as well. I just read some the other day, man, where they was doing a lockdown, a new round, a new wave, Salakia, of lockdown somewhere, man. All right, so that's coming back, man. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Salakia, spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right, so that is coming, man. All right, well, your neighbor is gonna have neighbors, you know what I'm saying? People living in the same neighborhood, bro, same community, gonna have no pity on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Ransacking each other houses, man. Shooting, killing, fighting, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? He said that should spoil their goods because lack of bread, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another precept hitting on them famines that's coming, man. All right, you gonna have people running people down, man. You know what I'm saying? Ransacking their houses, man. Killing, raping, robbing, murdering. You know what I'm saying? Because of lack of bread. You know what I'm saying? A lack of food. And for great tribulation, man. All right, people out here gonna be going crazy, man. Because they're not gonna have these the so-called necessities, man, of life that they so used to. You know what I'm saying? Half the stuff we utilize and stuff, man, right now we don't even need, man. You know what I'm saying? But the people who so connected to this world, man, they're not gonna see that when this day hits its climax, man, or these times hits its climax. They're gonna be the ones out here, man, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Destroying each other's houses, spoiling goods. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have no stability in that time, man. No faith, no hope. All right, like that day is coming, man. And a good example of that is the show The Walking Dead, man. You know, it's aside from the zombie aspect, you know what I'm saying, because that's out, but aside from that, man, you know what I'm saying, the government collapse, the economy collapse, and you see people on that show, man, robbing, stealing, killing for food, man. You know what I'm saying, for basic necessities. You know what I'm saying, shelter, land, guns, weapons. You know what I'm saying, you see people raising up arms against each other, spoiling each other, deceiving each other, killing each other. You know, and they also showcase cannibalism too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's gonna come to pass too, because of the lack of because the lack of food, Salakia, and these famines, man. You have mothers and parents eating their children, man. And that's something that they depict on that show as well, man. Because Esau know what time it is, man. They know what time is coming, or I should say, what time is here. You know what I'm saying? It only has to increase, man. All right, the next precept I'm gonna get is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 34, and it reads, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares," man. All right. So us in this truth, man, we gotta take heed as well. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, doing our lessons, studying. You know, keeping an eye on these prophecies, man, on the times. You know what I'm saying? Watching the news. You know what I'm saying? Just because we in this truth, don't mean we can, you know what I'm saying, slack off, man. You know, or just because we in this truth, don't mean we should be. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be. We in this world, but we're not of this world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the cares of this life shouldn't weigh on us to the point that we not doing lessons, or we not watching lessons, or watching the news, or watching the times, man, or teaching, man, uplifting this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right. And so that day come upon you unawares, man. Leading to verse 35, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth, man. All right. And that goes back to the lesson and the thumbnail of this lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come this destruction, you know what I'm saying, these plagues, these prophecies, you know what I'm saying, everything in this book is gonna come upon our 2/3 of our people, man, as a snare, man. And as I stated earlier, if you watch videos of animals being trapped, you know, some of their first initial reactions, man, is fear and panic. All right. And that's going to be a lot of our people right along with these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? When these things hit its climax, Jacob's trouble hit its climax, You know what I'm saying? And these other prophecies start coming to pass, man. World War III, the RFID chip, martial law, all these things. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna catch a lot of our people like a snare. You know what I'm saying? Catch them by surprise. And their initial reactions is gonna be fear and panic. You know what I'm saying? Just like animals, man. You know, because they do not have the wisdom and knowledge, and in other words, stability, man. You know what I'm saying? To have hope and faith, and to not fear, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man, to be able to do those things in this time or in these times to come, man. All right, in verse 36, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. All right, so even us in this truth, man, we got to be constantly watching, man, constantly praying. You know what I'm saying? That we may be accounted worthy to escape all these things, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got the wisdom and knowledge to be able to pray to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Imagine 2/3 of our people, along with these other nations, man. They ain't got the knowledge or wisdom of the Lord, man, to even be able to you know what I'm saying, pray and ask him these things. You know? You know what I'm saying? They can't pray and make sure they accounted worthy to escape these things. Cause most of them not even worried about these things that coming to pass. Even if they do hear this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? They turn a blind ear and they reject it because it's not happening right now. You know what I'm saying? They want to see martial law troops, the RFID chip, right that second when you tell them, man. Or they don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And that's them not taking them not wanting to hear that sound doctrine, man. So a lot of our people gonna be caught up as snares, man. All right, and the next precept I'm gonna get is coming out of the book of James, chapter 2, verse 22, and it reads, Salakia. Salakia, let me find this scripture real quick, man. But yeah, going back into that last point, man. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of our people are gonna be caught by these things like snares, man. It's gonna come upon them as a surprise, even though you had brothers out on the highways and byways uploading lessons throughout the week, man, throughout the years, foretelling and warning our people, man, that these things was coming, man. All right. And this is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 23, and it reads, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves, man. All right. 2/3 of our people, man, they'll hear us, you know what I'm saying, teaching this truth, man, forewarning and prophesying of the things that's about to befall this place, man. And like I said, because it's not happening now, or because they can't see it, you know what I'm saying, because they don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, man, you know what I'm saying, they turn from it, go on about their life, you know what I'm saying, and the cares of this world, you know. But you gotta be a doer of this word also, man. You can't just hear it and put it on the back burner and continue, you know what I'm saying? So when you come into this truth, man, you hear this word and then you apply yourself to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot be a hearer only, man. And that's 2/3 of our people. Like I just stated, man, they hear this word, but they don't act on it, man. So they're gonna get caught in these snares, man. That's about to befall our people. You know, just like animals in traps, man. And it's funny because the trapping videos I was watching, man, it was Esau. You know what I'm saying? These so-called Caucasians trapping these animals and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was about to lay these snares and traps for our people, man. You know what I'm saying? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And 2/3 of our people gonna be caught right in these snares and traps, man, like animals, man, like prey. All right, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.